Well, since you asked, physically, your girl doing good. Tell the truth, Tech! Hi guys, all right, so I'm back with another video and I cut myself some bangs. Y'all like them? They're a little sweaty right now, but okay, so anyway, next video is kind of a spin-off of the first video I made about the divorce or whatever, because you guys had a lot of questions and I wanted to answer them. So I just put up a little thing on my Instagram, had y'all ask me some questions. I just took some screenshots and I'm just gonna answer some of the most frequent questions. So here we go. Sorry if it seems rushed. The baby's taking a nap and I'm just trying to get stuff done. Is there any chance that you will get back together in the future if the circumstances change? I used to say, like, we would joke around and say like, oh, we're probably gonna get back together. We'll probably start dating after we get a divorce, but I don't see things changing. Like, I think that by the time things change, I'm gonna be in a different space and I'm not gonna wanna go backwards, if I'm honest. So no, but I really do think we could be like the best of friends, like for real. I could see myself being the best man in his next wedding, if I'm honest. How does my family feel about the divorce? Honestly, my family, they're very supportive. Like, everybody's known like what I've been dealing with emotionally, mentally, and I don't know, they're just supportive. Did they want me to be single and split the family up? No, but it's just kind of one of those things. I had to do what I had to do, so you know, we're just taking it one day at a time, really. When do you think you'll start dating again? Honestly, y'all, like, I can see myself having friends, but to be in a serious relationship, like, I'm not feeling that right now. Like, I'm really feeling my alone time, learning myself, like learning me as a single mom, me as a single woman that's now divorced, like being in my own space. I'm really enjoying it. So I'm just, I don't know. I don't know when I'll start dating, but it's gonna happen eventually, just not right now. Plus it's COVID. Can we see a house tour? I will do a house tour at some point. I probably won't tour my whole house, but y'all see the best, like the most important areas, the things that sell a home, like the kitchen, master bedroom, stuff like that. But I don't want to take y'all turn for turn through my house because people are crazy. And I'm by myself now. I don't got no man protecting me, so you know, I need to keep something secret. Is there any space for reconciliation with the kids? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. But I'm not gonna force it. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, like, I think I will be heartbroken, to be honest, but I got a feeling it's gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen on my time, and I'm learning to accept that. So yeah. Did your marriage hinder your relationship with God? I wouldn't say it hindered it. Going into the relationship, I was just kind of on some stuff like, I don't want to be that person that has to go to church every Sunday, blah blah blah. I don't think I'm religious, but I'm very spiritual. I say towards the end it kind of messed me up because it was hard for me to, I don't know, like express myself on the spiritual front. I don't know. So yeah, so no, it didn't hinder the relationship per se, but it started to affect me. Like, I started feeling guilt of some sort. I can't explain it, but I'm better now. Would you date an older guy again? Yes, that is my type. Okay, I like the older man. Okay. How did you feel the day after? I felt like, is it over yet? Now is it over? How about now? Like, that process is scary because you don't know which way it's gonna turn, but it works out. I don't know, I was just ready. Like, I've always been, I can't say I've always been, but since saying that I wanted the divorce, like, I had my mind set and prepared to be ready for the divorce. So any emotions that came to me, I allowed myself to feel them all the way through, and here I am. What would you tell other women from what you learned about yourself, what not to accept? Honestly, everybody's different. I don't really have a what not to accept thing. But what I will say is I have learned to trust myself completely. Like, that gut feeling you have, I have been following that gut feeling and it has been taking me in the right direction. So I don't know, I trust myself more. I think I'm more honest with myself about how I really feel and, you know, what I really want. And that fear that you feel about like leaving something, that fear doesn't it doesn't scare me. It's just a thing, like it's just a feeling. And I don't know, if anything, I'm more motivated now to face my fears. Like for real, like even being in my house, I was always like the scary type. I did not like being alone at all, especially in like a big space. And I was sleeping like a baby. So I don't know, it's just something about having peace, y'all. It's just, you'll do anything for your peace after finding it. Honestly, I will do anything for peace at this point. Are you going to change the YouTube channel name? No. Tell the truth, tech, till I die, period, poop. Do you plan on getting married again and having more kids? Do I plan on it? I mean, it's not like I'm sitting here like, oh, I gotta find another husband, da da da. If it happens, it happens. Do I want more kids? Yes. I really wanted to try for a daughter, so yeah. How did Bo react to the divorce? Bo is really young. I mean, like I said in the other video, he understands that this is mommy's house, this is daddy's house, but I'm just thankful that he's young and it's not really affecting him in the way that it would typically affect, you know, a kid whose mommy and daddy are splitting up. So I'm thankful for that, really thankful. Did you keep your SUV? Nope. Your girl got a Tesla. Period. How and when did you know that you needed this space in your life? Honestly, I've always known, but I struggled because I never really had an example, like a married couple to look up to. So I was trying to figure out how to be a wife on my own. And I thought that me giving it a chance, like I remember when I first met them, I would be like, okay, 5 years from now, it's gonna be so good because it can only go up from here. You know what I'm saying? But it got worse for me. So I always knew. I just didn't, I was scared. I didn't know the situation had so much potential that I was scared to leave it, thinking that it could bloom into the flower I knew it could be. But the flower never fully bloomed, or it would start to bloom and then it would just like close back up. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I hope y'all understood that. Hi Tech, if you could sum up in one word the reason, what would it be? Peace. I just wanted my peace on every front. Like I don't know how else to explain it, y'all. Like I was losing myself because like I would be negative. I don't know, I lost myself and I wasn't feeling it, and I just wanted peace. I wanted to feel the feeling that I'm feeling now. Do you still love him, and are you guys cordial with each other? Yes, I do love him. I still love him. Cordial with each other, yeah. If for nothing else, for the sake of Bo, we don't really talk like friends like how I would like us to. I like us to be more like, you know, hey, what happened, you know, da 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 da, but just not there yet. So yeah. What were your shortcomings and how did you grow from them? My shortcomings were lack of experience. There were some situations that I wasn't as mature as I always thought I was for, you know what I mean? Just lack of patience. Just me dealing with my own issues. Sometimes small things upset me, to say the least. Like I guess that ultimately turns into like a controlling thing. I'm type A. So now that I've experienced all of those emotions, all those things about myself that you don't realize are actually issues about yourself until you involve other people in the mix, I can say I've grown from it. I don't see me going into another situation with the same issues, or at least not as severe as they were, because I felt like I had to grow up overnight, and I liked it. Like I like a challenge, but I learned to just kind of keep it balanced. Like I need to balance myself out, not sweat the small things, have different approaches to certain situations. But you know, you're a product of your environment. If you're used to, you know, things happening a certain way, like you're gonna handle that situation like that, not realizing that you're dealing with a completely different type of person. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, I've learned though. I'm learning to adjust to adversity. I'm learning to adjust to, you know, situations that I want to control that are out of my control. Like I think that was probably the hardest thing for me. So learning to pick my battles and give it to God. Did the racial climate we're in have any effect on your marriage with your ex? No. What was a deciding factor for you that made you want to focus on your own happiness? I mean, I guess this kind of it kind of goes with the other question. Just me being happy, like, y'all, I was miserable, and I'm a naturally happy person. I'm always smiling and cracking jokes and all that, and that wasn't me. So I had to get back to me, really. It's easy to lose yourself in certain situations, and I think the blessing is when you are able to see that you're losing yourself and you're able to pick yourself back up. Like, I think that's the most rewarding feeling ever. How does it feel not to have Bo with you every day and night? It's different. I had to adjust. Like, that question makes me tear up because that was like one of the bigger adjustments for me, because Bo was like my everything. But I will say there's a silver lining in it, because I needed that. Like, I needed the break. I needed, you know, to let him be more dependent on other people around him. Like, I don't want him to, I want him to be a mama's boy, but not like that. Like, so it's not as bad. It's not horrible. It's actually nice, because then I have me time and I can actually plan it and have real me time. Do I have any regrets? No. Not even for the time that I spent in it, the 6 years. Like, I feel that I needed that. I don't feel that I would be able to talk to you guys the way that I'm talking right now if I didn't experience the full term of what I went through. Like, I needed it. So no, I have absolutely no regrets. I've learned lessons. I'm going to apply them to life. I know what I want, what I don't want, what I can handle, what I can't handle, you know, what feels good to me, what feels bad. Like, I know all that now. So no, I have absolutely zero regrets. And I got my biggest blessing out of it, my son. So yeah. Would you change anything regarding how you interacted with the kids? Yes, for sure. Like, I hated to see or to hear people saying, you know, like, you're a kid raising kids. But now at 30 and looking back at 24, I was. And the way I responded to them, I was supposed to be like a mom in some points, but I came off as more of like a big sister. And that wasn't always the response they needed. So yeah, I would change the way I interacted sometimes with them. Do you see you and him filming together, like a parenting video or other topics? Nah, I don't think. I don't think he would do it. And if he would do it, it'd be like 15 years from now. I love your vlog and love your energy. What helps you stay positive despite all the change? Hope, believing, faith, just, again, knowing what I want, trusting my gut. Like, don't get me wrong, y'all, I'm excited, but like, even right now today, I'm like super emotional. Like, my eyes are tearing up because we're talking about very sensitive things. Like, I'm not about to sit here like, oh, I'm just flying high, life is so good. No, I have my moments. Like, I cry and I get down, but I don't get down like how I was down when I was in it. It's like a different kind of down, like a down that I know, like, it's just for this moment. Like, you about to be hyped. And naturally, I'm an extrovert, so I'm crazy, goofy, loud, and this is typically my energy. Like, I'm that friend in the group, really. How are you doing mentally, physically, and emotionally after the divorce? Well, since you asked, physically, your girl doing good. Mentally, I'm good, y'all. Like, I know what I want. Like, I know what I want. And I'm on the path to mental stability. But I do want to go back to therapy, because I like going to therapy the times that I did with them. I've realized that things that I thought I was okay on from my childhood, I'm not. So I want to relive those things and kind of get back to it. But yeah, emotionally, I'm good. Again, I just went through a divorce, so of course I'm gonna feel like how women feel after a divorce, but overall I'm excited. I'm in my own space. Like, I'm in my house, y'all. Like, what did you learn about yourself during your marriage / being a stepmom? I learned that I absolutely, positively have room to grow. I need to not go into a situation like Miss Billy Badass. Like, I don't know it all. I don't have it all together. Like, some things I need to kind of sit and just kind of get the vibe, instead of just taking on that leadership role and making everyone assume whatever position I think they're supposed to have, and just allow people to be themselves and love and learn and grow and accept them for who they are, because everyone's not like me. I've been alone a lot of my life. Like, I never really had friends, like a group of girls or whatever, and even as an adult, like I wasn't in a relationship, I was by myself. So yeah, that was definitely an eye-opener for me. You seem happy. Is that a front, or are you really happy and at peace? Okay, so let me remind you, my name is Tell the Truth Tech. I don't got no reason to lie. I'm not coming on here to like front about being happy. Like, your girl is happy. I genuinely am happy. I'm just excited. I wish coronavirus wasn't here so I could be great, but it is. Did you get advice from your parents before considering divorce? No. I kind of, like, I made my mind up and I just kind of let them know, like, this is happening. So, are you separating or actually already divorced? Already divorced. Are you keeping his name? Yes. So, I'm keeping the last name Miller because I want the same last name as my son. I don't know, some people may agree, disagree, I don't know, but that's what I wanted to do, so that's what I'm gonna do. Plus, Miller sounds so much better than my maiden last name. It was Bush, TeQuerra Bush, or TeQuerra Miller. It just flows. I always wanted a 2-syllable or more last name. Anyway, is it that quick to get a divorce in all states or just Georgia? Honestly, y'all, our divorce could have dragged out over the years, but like we just kind of sat down like adults, made an agreement, boom, it was done. It didn't happen overnight, but it took a few times back and forth to figure it out, but we figured it out. And I'm glad we figured it out fast. How long did the paperwork take from start to finish? Again, we filed in March. It was finalized in July, but really it probably could have been finalized sooner, but we had some other things happen, plus COVID. COVID slowed everything down, really. What are you looking forward to 30 and single that you didn't have it when you were 20 and single? I mean, honestly, y'all, I just feel like a grown-ass woman now. I feel like I got my ish together. I feel like the world is mine. Still super thankful for the experience from the marriage, but that experience has given me a confidence that I'd never had before. So I'm just excited to take over the world. I literally feel like the world is mine and I can do whatever I set my mind to do. Like anything that I want to do, I'm gonna exceed and excel in it, and point blank period, because why not? Like, the world is mine. And plus, like, the movements that are going on, like Black Power, all that, I just feel like the world is mine. Like, I don't know, I can't explain it. I just feel on top of the world. I'm not gonna lie, I do. How do you feel about being a single mom now? That was scary, because so before I met them, I was single and I was doing my own thing, but now as a mom, that scared me a lot. But I think I got it under control. Like, I got the hang of it and it's not so bad. It's actually really nice to be able to focus on him and just absorb everything. Like last night I watched a movie with him that I always watch with him, The Grinch, and he laughed at a part that wasn't even funny, but it was meant to be funny, but it wasn't supposed to be funny to a kid his age. And it just showed me like he's just growing up so much, and I don't know, I'm appreciative of all the time that I am able to spend with him and all the milestones that he's hitting and I'm there to witness. Like, it's just nice. It's nice. It's not bad being a single mom. Like, I'm sure sometimes it could be lonely, but I haven't reached that point yet. Like, I'm alone, but I'm not lonely. I'm confidently lost. You feel me? All right. So that was like all the questions, y'all. That's all of them. I just answered all those questions. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. This is the last video I'm making about this topic. And I love y'all and thank y'all for the support. I cannot believe the views on the first video. Y'all are so bomb. And hello to my new subscribers. Thank y'all for all the messages, all the comments, all the likes. Like, I think I'm gonna focus more on YouTube now. I'm excited about YouTube now. So I love y'all. I will see y'all next video.